Hey, how's it going? My name is Hazeeq and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Moonriver. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one so that you have more context. It's going to be linked in the top right hand corner of your screen. Also, I do have two donation links down below in the description. If you want to support Ukraine, you can do so by going over to the official websites and you can donate directly through them. So thank you all for the support. Thank you all for watching the video, and let's get on with the technical analysis. So as you can see, we are below the buy zone, the major buy zone that I gave you for Moonriver. And this is both bullish and bearish at the same time. So it's bullish in a way because you have cheaper prices for Moonriver and you can buy right now. And as you can see, we did have a wick here a couple of days ago all the way to $10.05. So that was a great entry, but you can see that our actual local bottom here was printed on June 18th, and that was at $9.80. But you can see that the candles always closed above $10.68.5. So that is exactly what we haven't been doing over here. You can see that the candles have been constantly closing below this support, and we are starting to run into this level as resistance. So this is quite negative because we may start coming back down even lower after this, because once you get rejected by a resistance level and you keep hitting your head on it, that goes to show that you don't have enough strength to break through that, and you need to come back down lower to resupply, so to speak, and then you can break to the upside. So I would be targeting $9.75 here for entry in Moonriver. And to be honest with you, these are very cheap prices. I may buy some Moonriver here at around about $10.20. I wanted to enter yesterday, but we had the Fed meeting coming up today, and I still haven't done my check on that. So we'll see what's going on. I'm just trying to get these videos out to you guys as soon as possible, but there is obviously the fear of Bitcoin losing the support at $17,500. And as I've been saying, the lower it goes, the more you buy. So never buy all in at one price. Even if you get down to $9.10 over here at the 2.414 Fibonacci, I wouldn't buy all in there, because you never know if the project is gonna turn out to be a scam. Now, I do know that Moonriver is, I'm 95% sure that Moonriver is an amazing project and with a solid team, but the same thing could have been said about Terra Luna, and look where that is right now. So always diversify and never go all in. Obviously, we're getting rejected from the 20 EMA. Which is a major resistance level for us. We're getting rejected from the second fib level here at $11.15. So if you did take some profits off of that resistance, you are now able to buy 8% cheaper. We also did trade this large wick with my patrons. I did let them know about this trade, and I took some profits at, I want to say $11.20 or 14 cents. But yeah, it was basically, yeah, actually it was just around about this resistance, but we did see that wick a couple of hours later, and I was like, well, okay, but still we did manage to buy in lower, and that was a great swing trade. So check out my Patreon if you want to swing trade with me and you want to ask me any questions, any suggestions, any video requests, my low cap gems, my trade alerts, all of that is going to be in there. So feel free to check that out. Let's jump into the daily RSI. And let's see what we have going on here. So I've been talking about this for a very, very long time. And this red support trend line is very, very important. So keep an eye on it. Don't remove it off your chart, because we still haven't seen the back test of support, and we may very well see it soon. So if we see any sort of capitulation, look for the red trend line for entries. We've had one test in January, second test in May, third test in June, then we broke down in June, printed this low, then we ran into it as resistance, went down and broke above at the end of June. So we still haven't seen the move to the downside and the back test of support that we need to see. Obviously, if we do that, we're going to be in the oversold because we're going to be below the index of 30. And as you all know, once you're below the index of 30, you're oversold. That means the asset is oversold. That means a lot of people are selling, and that's where you need to be buying. And if that happens and we see a bounce off of this red trend line, and as soon as we touch that, I'm going to be entering and I'm going to be putting a nice chunk of my money into Moonriver because I really do like the project. And getting back to the all-time high from where we are right now is going to be incredible. So yeah, look out for that. And you do have a couple of support levels on the RSI. You have a couple of support levels on the price action chart. If you're going to be moving to the upside, I would start targeting the daily 55 EMA and this resistance trend line over here at $12.85 and the upper level of the buy zone here at $13.50. That is where we may run into resistance moving over to November. So from where we are right now to that point is around about 30%. So a 30% move in a bear market, that would be incredible. So keep in mind, Moonriver has a very, very, very small market cap. So we may see, very, very strong moves to the upside. So be ready for that as well. As you can see here, we pumped all the way from $15 to $21 in a matter of basically in 24 hours. So that's a 45% move in a day. So that's what can happen when you have a low cap project. So yeah, let's move over to the Binance website. Moving over to the daily chart on the Binance website, we have a bit of a different buy zone here from $10.65 all the way down to $9.85. That's exactly where we bottomed out here in June. And as you can see, you have two resistance levels above you. And I did give you those way back when we were above them here. And now we're testing them as resistance. So this level at $10.95 is actually, that's actually $11, I should say. So $11 here is a major resistance level. So we're getting rejected from that level. As you can see, if I just keep zooming in, you can see that you come up, you hit it as resistance, you come back down, you do that once again, come back down, you wick there, you come back down. So this is a really strong level for us. And the more times you hit it and the less times you break above it, it goes to show that you don't have enough strength to break above, and hence the pullback even lower. Yes, you did have this strong wick to the upside. That could be someone big buying into the project and basically having a lot of liquidity dropped into the market real quick, and that gave us that little quick pump. But a lot of people started selling, obviously, including me. I took some profits and I swing traded basically, and that was a great moment. But you do have a major resistance above you, and above this $11 price at $11.33, and you do have your next resistance at $12. So as you can see, you did back test this level multiple times in August and in September. Then you broke below it in the middle of September, and you back tested it as resistance. So if we see a move to the upside, this could be one of the levels that you might want to eyeball. But like I said, be careful swing trading in the depths of a bear market, because if you sell, for example, here at $12 and the market goes higher, you're going to be left here with your cash, and Moonriver is going to do a 10x, for example. So just be careful with that. Never sell all of your tokens at once. You have to dollar cost average your way out of a project, even when you're selling it. So you want to take some profits here, some profits here, some profits here, some profits here, because if you sell all at once here and the price goes higher, you're not going to have enough tokens to sell at these levels. So just be careful, and always sell only if the asset is overbought on the 4-hourly, on the 12-hourly, on the daily chart. If you're swing trading, that adds the extra, that basically ensures that the project is most definitely going to see a correction sometime soon. So yeah, that's regarding the Moonriver. As you can see, the stochastic is slowly recovering from the oversold on the stochastic RSI. So potentially you could take some profits in the middle of October once we get there, if we're going to see a pump. And moving over to the MACD here, as you can see, we're getting a bullish cross, or we did get a bullish cross September 26th. Since then, we're going higher. We're getting a bit more overextended to the upside. I don't know if this is a nice, prelude to us having a move to the upside. But if I take a look at the RSI and let's compare the price action with the RSI to see if we have a bullish divergence. So as you can see, the RSI here is printing a higher low, and I should get the RSI not to yellow. And if I go back to here, you can see that the price action is printing a lower low. So a higher low and a lower low is actually a bullish divergence. So if the RSI is printing a higher low while the price action is printing a lower low, that shows you that you have a bullish divergence. This basically means that you're building strength based on the RSI, but you're losing price value in terms of the price action. And this just happened, and this just means that you could see a break to the upside, because the lower the price goes, the more people are going to start buying, and at some point the price is going to start breaking out. People will notice that, they're going to pile in on the purchases, and we see a move to the upside. That's what could happen here. So be on the lookout for that. You may have these large wicks once again for Moonriver, and yeah, so be careful. That's pretty much it. If I missed out anything important on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Feel free to join me on Patreon. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.